Hey everyone, welcome back to the show. Great to see our next guest join us and talk about theater.
Absolutely. Fred Lee is our Urban Rush theater reviewer. How are you, Fred?
I am fabulous. Happy New Year.
Thank you to you as well.
Here's to another stellar year of theater.
Stellar.
Yes.
Well, let's kick things off with This, which is the name of the play, starring Megan Follows. Tell us about it.
Megan Follows, you know, big child actor.
Yep.
Anne Shirley, Anna Green Gables. She's all grown up now. She is starring in Melissa James Gibson's This, which played in New York, off-Broadway play, to wide acclaim. Yeah, really, really wide acclaim. And she makes her Vancouver Playhouse debut. And it's it's a very interesting play. It's about a widow who, after the passing of her husband, a year later, she's at a dinner party with her 3 friends.
Things kind of go pear-shaped.
Yes, well, they play a little game and things go sideways, and she reveals that she may have a little heart on for...
Heart.
Heart.
You said heart.
I said heart.
He said heart.
Heart on for her friend, Tom. Tom and Meryl, of course, are not doing very well. They just had a child, and they're going through the growing pains of raising a kid, and so...
Yeah. It's a bad time to reveal that you've got a heart on for
and of course,
married men.
You know, they get together, and they have a tryst, and...
Awkward dinner party.
Awkward dinner party, and it all goes from there. And basically, it's a play about grief and betrayal.
Yeah.
It's very episodic. It's a dramedy, so it's very episodic theater. And when I say that, it's along the lines of Friends and Seinfeld. So, you know, it was a great evening of entertainment. And, you know, at the end of the evening, the entire cast got a standing ovation. And for those who like their theater light, this is definitely worth checking out.
Nice.
So liked it, loved it, hated it?
I liked it. I thought, the characters were a little one-dimensional. It's one of those plays that you could have condensed into a 30-minute sitcom, right? But you add in some very dramatic moments, throw in some music, put a monologue on, and then you've got yourself a play. The staging was not, I wasn't very keen on the staging. It was broken up into a top half and bottom half. And the top half, when the actors were up in the bedroom up at the very top, you felt like they were away from you.
Isn't it amazing what a difference that can make in a play? Just simple things, visual tricks.
The lighting and all that. So I felt a little more removed when they were up there. But, overall, it's a good night of theater. It's a great way to start off the year. And generally, I liked it.
Okay, let's move on to the Pavilion. This one is on at the Fire Hall Arts Center till January 23rd. What is it all about?
Brand new theater company. Awesomeness Theater Company is made up of an ensemble of professionals in the theater community who want to hone their skills and work with each other and give each other that support. It's founded by Bob Fraser, who's just an amazing actor. Yeah. This is his second directorial debut. And basically it's a play about Carrie and Peter, who are reunited 20 years later at a high school reunion. So they meet each other. It takes place in Minnesota, and it takes place in the Pavilion, in this place that they get together after 20 years when Peter left Carrie because he knocked her up. Didn't know what to do, so what does the schmuck do? Yes, and this is the first time that they get together.
Retreat.
Yes, she is in a loveless marriage. He has gone through many failed marriages. They get together. He wants to get back together. Can you really do that? Yeah. Can you really burn those bridges after you've knocked a girl up and then just took off? Yeah. That's the whole premise of the Pavilion. The Pavilion is also where they are having their high school reunion. And right after this dance, this reunion, the Pavilion's going to be burnt down to put up a new development. Right. So it is a bit of a metaphor for burning bridges and really talks about beginnings and endings and whether or not we really can go back to where we left off.
Yeah. Interesting.
And Dawn Petton she really steals the show. She really is the can I say peed off? The peed off,
Yes, you could have said the other, I think.
Could I have said the other one?
I'm not sure.
She's just peed off because he took off and left her with this child, which she actually gets rid of. So.
Wow.
Liked it, loved it, hated it.
I liked it because it's a great story, but I warn you right now, very minimal sets.
Okay.
It's a lot of prose, a lot of dialogue. It's just a great story. That's really well acted.
That's a good kind of play to see sometimes.
And Parnelli Parnes plays the narrator, and he's the one that really puts the story into focus and is really the glue between Carrie and Peter. And
so you gotta liked it for that. Now we have to motor through the next couple of ones.
Yes, let's motor.
This sounds like an incredibly powerful production.
Agukwe. Yes, it won 6 Dora Awards, which is the Toronto's equivalent of the Tonys. Best production, best new production, best male performance. Wawatabi Fobister is a young actor. And it's it's a one-hander. So I'm always scared of one-handers, right? Unless you're a comedian, it's like you never know what to expect.
You're gonna bomb.
Yeah. But it's the opposite.
Really?
Tremendous.
I've heard this from a few different people.
Fantastic job. He plays multiple characters. It's a story of unrequited love of 2 boys on a reserve. One is a dancer, Jake. The other is the star hockey player, Mike. They meet across a crowded mall. And both have feelings for each other, but of course, being the star hockey player and all the pressures of making it to the NHL, he has to hide his feelings. Jake has been bullied and is trying to come to resolve with his sexuality and his crush and heart on for Mike. Sadly, like most stories on reserves, Mike commits suicide. So
very topical for today, though.
Yeah, the bullying, the homophobia, everything.
Yeah.
But it's done in such a way that you're laughing, you're crying. He also plays the mother of the hockey player. He plays the girlfriend who is shunned, of course, by the hockey player.
Yeah.
It is just quite the compelling production. Very well done, great visual effects, and definitely worth checking out.
Nice.
Very strong, liked it.
Liked it?
Very strong, liked it.
Okay,
bordering on loved it.
That one is on at the Van East until the 22nd, and then the Push Festival runs until February 6th. There's a ton of stuff going on.
So much of the
And
Push
we're going to
Festival.
touch on something called Circa.
Yes. First of all, Push Festival is theater outside the box, so it's theater, music, dance, visual arts. It's just not your ordinary theater. And it goes on for 2 weeks, and it's just amazing, amazing performing arts from all around the world. One I really want to highlight is Circa, which is acro ballet. And these are just incredible performances, and they really are defining the new circus. The
These
physicality.
Guys, are they Australian? Is that what they
Yes, they're from Aussie, and it is just unbelievable theater, unbelievable acrobatics, and they are doing a show called Circa. If you saw them last year, you'll want to go back and see them again.
And this is at the Freddie Wood Theater?
Freddie Wood Theater. They also do one performance of their 46 circus acts in 45 minutes.
What?
Something we would see in my bedroom, perhaps.
So, liked it, love it?
Well, I think you are going to love them. Absolutely love them.
And really quick, we have to talk about Avenue Q.
Avenue Q. I know how much you love puppets.
I'm terrified.
That's why we want to tell you.
We're trying to get them on our show.
That would be awesome. Musical Muppets. They are fantastic. They're coming for a very limited run, February 1st to the 5th.
A little bit rude, a little bit dirty. But
yes, a little bit racist, but that's all part of this incredible show. It won the Tony Award for Best Musical. I am taking you, Fiona.
Really? Are we
Opening
going?
night,
all
February 1st.
I'm in.
All right.
I'm in. I will be cowering. I'm really scared talking about puppets right now.
Really? Dirty, slightly racist puppets.
Yes.
What more? You know, I mean, what?
They're the really bad kind with a big flappy mouth.
Yeah, but they're going to come here and we're going to interview 2 of them, and they're going to be all those things.
Hold my hand.
I will.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. Always a pleasure. Appreciate it. You can hopefully have found all those details for all the productions we've been talking about today. Go and enjoy some theater in the city. We're going to take